I do like this thing. It's become a lovely little vape to use. What's going on YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the Friday Vape Club. As always, your host Squidly, back for another review for you. Today we've got something from Aspire. This is the Cloudflask S. So it's an all-in-one kit. You really don't need anything other than this. It comes with a pod, a coil, you've got an internal battery. So what we're gonna do is dive down, take a very quick look around this thing. So stick around, watch this video. Don't forget to smash that like button for me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And yeah, let's just jump right in. Okay, here we have a closer look at the Aspire Cloudflask. What I'm gonna do is chuck some specs on the screen right here while we talk about this thing. So this is an all-in-one kit. So you get the pod, you get the coil, you get this section here, the battery section with a battery in it. No need to pull batteries out or replace batteries or anything like that. It is all contained within. So this thing is made of aluminium, so it is very light, very sturdy. Lovely, awesome design on this one. The camo green looks fantastic. So up the top here, you do have your mouthpiece. This drip tip, it does come out. It is an 810 drip tip, so you will be able to fit your own drip tips in there. You will need to have the drip tips that have the O-ring because there is no O-ring on the inside. So the drip tip needs the O-ring, bear that in mind. This is your pod section. It just pulls out like so. It takes 5.5 mils of liquid. It's a plug and play coil, so your coil just literally pulls out, put a new one in, and away you go. You've got magnets on the bottom there. That is your fill port. It's the little grommet style. Not a big fan of those, but it is what it is. That's what it looks like underneath. You can see very clean on the inside. I have used this, so yeah, no leaking at all, which is fantastic to see. There's your connections. There's your magnets there. Snaps into place very nicely. Down the sides, you do have your airflow. It is a fixed airflow, dual airflow system. Down the front here, you do have a button. This is your fire button. You can see the LEDs. The LEDs display the different levels of battery, how much percentage you've got left of the battery. So this one is green, which means it's like within the 60 and 100% charged. On this side here, you do have the USB-C charging port. So USB-C, very, very cool. And that will charge the 2000 milliamp hour battery that is contained within. A little bit of branding down here with the Aspire logo. That's, there you go, Cloudflask on the back. And then underneath, just some battery venting. But that's pretty much it. Very, very simple, very straightforward. I love these types of devices. I think they make vaping very accessible to the masses. I just really, really dig things like this, and especially when they look as cool as this one does. Very, very nice little device indeed. All right, let's take a look at the packaging. Okay, this is the packaging that the Aspire Cloudflask comes in. Picture on the front, got some stuff on the back and the sides. Usual stuff. Right there, pause, have a read, so on and so forth. But let's open her up. Boom. All right, inside here you do receive an user manual. You get some spare O-rings, and you do receive this. So in here is a little leather pouch. So you can slip this, you also get, inside that leather pouch was my USB-C charging cable. This is the little pouch that you get. So you can use this if you feel. It actually feels like leather, funnily enough. Sort of smells like leather as well, but yeah, if you wanted to carry it in a little pouch, you can do so. That's very cool. I've thought of it. They've thought of everything. So it's a nice little addition. Not something that I would probably use myself, but I can see people using it. It's a very, very nice little pouch. I'll give them that. All right, the Aspire Cloudflask S. Let's jump back up top, do the pros, cons, price, and my rating system. Okay, so there we had a quick look around it. What we're gonna do is take it for a vape. So inside here is the 0.25 coil that comes with this device. The airflow is fully open. You can't change that airflow, so it is what it is. I'm gonna push the go button and give it a whirl. You can see it produces a fair amount of vapor. I can see why they call it a cloud flask, because contained within this little thing is just a massive bunch of clouds. So what we're going to do is we will dive straight into the pros and the cons. Pros for this thing. Well, super easy to use, right? You've got a coil, you plug the coil into the bottom of the pod, you fill the pod up, you put it in here, and away you vape. That's it. It's simple, very, very simple. You don't have to worry about external batteries because this has a 2000 milliamp hour battery inside. So that is really awesome. So it's pretty much this one device, all in one, as they say. Everything you need is here. You do get a lot of liquid capacity with this thing as well. 5.5 mils of liquid in the pod that they give you is huge. That will last you all day, which is fantastic. It does have a massive amount of flavor as well. The flavor of this 0.25 coil really surprised me. I didn't expect it to be that good, and it is that good. And the last pro is it is really lightweight. You really don't notice this in your pocket. Honestly, when it's in your pocket, because it's made of aluminium, you just do not notice that it's there. It's very lightweight, very sturdy, very reliable. I do like this thing. It's become a lovely little vape to use. So let's dive into the cons, shall we? Okay, so there are just 2 cons for this thing. One is in my package, I only received 1 coil. I only received the 0.25 coil. Now Aspire do say that there is a 0.6 ohm coil, which would be pretty cool, more of like a restricted direct lung. However, can't try it, can't test it. I only got the 1 coil in the packaging. So Aspire, hopefully you give people the option with the 2 coils. That would be really great. And secondly is the drip tip. This thing is a massive drip tip. It is huge. It took a little bit of time to get used to it, having something so massive in my mouth. So yeah, bear that in mind. One last thing, it's not a con, it's just something to be aware of, is the airflow. You cannot change that airflow. That airflow is fixed, or at least there's nothing to sort of plug up those airflow sections. If you wanted to have something that is adjustable in the airflow, unfortunately you cannot. It is very wide open, it is very airy, but you do not sacrifice flavor with that. All right, let's talk about the price. So what is the Aspire Cloudflask S? I'm gonna set you back a little bit of Google foo around the internet, and I found it on sale in Australia here for $55, which is pretty good. That's a very cheap and affordable price. This, I mean, that's all you need to buy. You'll only need to buy this. I think that's a really good bargain. So yeah, head out and get one. Now we come down to the most important section of the video, my rating system. So I have a rating system here on this channel. It is either best device ever, worst device ever. There is nothing in between. It's just either the best or the worst device. And this little Aspire Cloudflask goes in that best category. Very, very lovely to use, enjoyable, flavorful, great little all-in-one kit. Well done, Aspire. So that's all I've got for you guys today. I really hope you enjoy it. Like always, please like, please share, please subscribe. And remember, YouTube, keep it cloudy.